Oh, I probably shouldn't be running in power armor. I'm pretty sure I have fusion cores around here somewhere. Who do I have to talk to, and why are they all the way over here? Oh, it's Preston.
I once saw a blood bug fly off with a Brahmin. Swear to God.
Yeah, I'd believe it.
What do you need, General?
What do I need? I need stuff. Special schematics. It's complicated.
Can you take a look at these schematics? A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
It's complicated. Yeah.
They kidnapped my son.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them. We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
Did you know the Institute has a teleporter? They call it the molecular relay.
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturges. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Yeah, look, you've given me enough settlements to go help already, and I haven't helped a single one. Now I'm tired and thirsty, and I gotta go talk to Sturges and get this thing done. So let's just carry on as quickly as we can, so we can wrap this up in a nice, neat little package and get it gift wrapped.
You can fix just about anything: guns, computers, people. Just gotta have the right tools.
Don't walk away from me.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Okay, can you build this?
Do you think you can build this?
Wow, what a mess. Looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
Maybe, maybe not.
Either it is, or we end up building one hell of a paperweight.
Well, whoever wrote this does seem to know what they're talking about. Could be a genius or totally insane. Guess we'll find out. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah. I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Just tell me what we need so I can get started.
Yeah, sure. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is going to take a crazy amount of juice.
Oh,
like
jeez.
if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Power, open building site. Look, how about right here? Alright, let's see. What do I need to put this thing together? We've got special? Is this it? No, that's the other thing. Stabilized reflector platform. Let's just plonk that down. And we'll talk to Sturges. Do we really have to do this every time?
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yes, I did, but I don't have any power. Is that going to be a problem? Yeah.
Yeah, ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Meet me over at the building site, huh? Yeah, thanks for that. Alright. Hard to find, thanks. explain the teleporter. We don't need the details.
It may take me a while to gather these things.
That's okay. I'll need time to figure out how to make everything work together. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
Thanks. Okay. So, alright, let's see what I actually need and whether or not I have it. So we need a biometric scanner for that. We've got plenty of copper, rubber, steel. We need a military grade something or other for this. We've got plenty. Copper, steel, rubber, yep, okay. That's fine, I think. So yeah, I think we've got everything we need to build everything. So it seems like we can actually just go ahead and do this. Ooh. Do you want to just like go ahead and do this? What about power? Do we have power? Power generators. Can we just build like a nuclear power generator? No, we need science for. Okay. Large generators. We need science 1. Maybe we can unlock some science skills. Who's pushing me? Are you pushing me, Sturges? Damn you. Okay. Oh, what happened there? Okay. Alright. How do we do this? Tree. Do I have access to science? I do. How many points do I have? 3? I'll start with 1. Okay. Tab. Alright. Let's just do this with large generators, I guess. We're gonna need a bunch. I think we need something like 30 power in total. So yeah, let's just throw a couple of these together. I don't know what building materials these actually require, because it's not telling me. And we'll just like wire them together. I'll move that a little bit. Search hospitals for biometric scanner. No, look, I've got the biometric scanner. This is fine. So what we need to do then is put this thing over this, right? And then we need. Oh, we don't have a biometric scanner anymore? Damn! Oh no, we used it to build the generators! What have I done? What have I done? Crap. Alright, it looks like I am gonna have to go hunting for things. Let's just throw this other stuff down. Well, damn. Alright, so what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna go searching for. Can I like this to this? Oh, that'll work. Cool. Neato. Nice light show. Alright, that means I'm gonna have to hunt for a biometric scanner because I stupidly went and used my only biometric scanner that was here to build these nuclear generators, and yeah, now I have to go do that. And while I'm at it, I may as well eat and drink and sleep and all that other stuff. So what I'm gonna do, I think this is gonna be in the middle of a video, is deal with all this stuff off of camera. I will come back here to maybe I should take that out actually. To Sanctuary to finish this.
Still ain't perfect, but we're surviving.
Wow, was that optimism from Marcy? Wow, what is happening? Okay, so I am going to go deal with that stuff, and I will cut back to Sanctuary once I'm all ready to go and finished with that. In the meantime, sit tight, and I will be back in a moment. Okay guys, I am back. I have been down to Starlight Cinema to check my supplies for a biometric scanner, and it turns out I had a big stack of them down there, so that was much simpler than I anticipated. I should be able to build this thing without too much trouble. I don't know, I guess we just throw it down anywhere. Here will do. And then if we hook this up to one of these. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good to go. Do I want to make any preparations? You know what? I think I'm. Yeah, you know, I think I'm pretty much good here. Let's just do this.
Sturges.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Hey, what's the worst that could happen? A test?
Shouldn't we test it first?
I wish we could, but we've only got the one frequency code. There's no way to test it without actually jacking into the Institute signal. And as soon as we do that, we've used our one and only chance. As soon as the Institute figures out what we did, and I gotta believe those brainiacs won't be caught napping twice, that code we've got is useless.
Well, okay then. Let's just go.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
Alright, cool. Okay, so I know I'm not wearing my power armor, and I would normally go in, like, the first time I did this, I definitely did go in with my power armor, but I just...
Cold feet? I don't blame you.
No, I'm not getting cold feet. But I happen to know that that it's not going to be terribly useful in this instance,
Just
so...
get on the platform. I'll do the rest. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam.
Okay.
By the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. Don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
I'm holding. Okay. I'm alive! Wow. Wow, okay. So yeah, I definitely went in here, like, with the first time with power armor and all ready to kick some butt, but I happen to know that the power armor just kind of gets in the way when doing this, so I'm gonna go in like all stealthy. I've got enough ammunition in my weapons to deal with anything that may crop up, and you know, because it's an indoor location, I don't want to be just like barging through hallways with like a big clunky suit of power armor. It's probably not going to be beneficial to me. So yeah, I am now in the Institute, and I apparently have like a brand new body that was just rematerialized in this thing, and my old body is no more. So let's just not dwell on the past and hope that it all works out. What does this do? Emergency relay button. Do I want to push that? I don't think I want to push that. Let's see what we can find out on this thing. View access log. Okay. Oh, this must be me causing a big old error. Oh, okay. So we got the holotape. We can load Corsa chip data, safe room, network scanner. This one. Okay. Initiate network scan. Downloading, scan complete. I guess we take that with us. Alright. Alright, time to find my son, get him back, and exact revenge on these crazy scientists. I'm sure it's not going to be too difficult.
Hello.
Hello? You're speaking to me. Medkit?
I wondered if you might make it here.
Huh?
You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The
Father?
Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
There's an elevator? Oh, elevator. I've been institutionalized! Oh no. Oh no. Institute jumper? Inaccessible. Okay. Well, you know, so much for the element of surprise. I guess we gotta go just talk to these guys now. Which is, one of the reasons.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute.
They have
This
trees
place, these people, the work we
and
do.
grass.
For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground.
Yes.
There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Okay, so yeah, it sounds like they're not gonna sort of acknowledge all the murder and mayhem that they've caused on the surface, and they deliberately go out killing people, kidnapping people. I assume. Ooh. Hello? Hello? Spanner. Applicator. Ear examiner. Tweezers. All this wonderful junk. Is that a biometric scanner you're playing with, little boy? Are you... Can I get Aquai's key? Do I have to... Oh, it's Shaun.
Shaun?
Huh? Yes, I'm Shaun.
Hi, Shaun. Damn them!
Oh, goddamn them. So many years stolen.
Who are you?
I'm your daddy.
Shaun, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
We're leaving.
We're leaving this place. Together. Okay, Shaun?
What's going on? Father? Father!
No, he's not your father. Don't do it.
Shaun, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me!
He's lying to
Someone here,
you.
help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Alright. Time to get revenge. Should I just
Shaun.
do it?
S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand.
Yeah, I know, understand.
We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli.
Yeah, kids are always the same.
Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
My father? Daddy? Is that you?
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son, to Shaun.
Ooh.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Shaun. I am your son.
Lies! That is nonsense.
Bullshit.
After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
I like how they just totally not address the fact that Kellogg is no way 60 years older than when he broke into the vault. There is a reason for that, but they just won't even talk about it here, which really annoyed me when I first did this the first time through.
I hope you're not too overwhelmed.
But yeah.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being, walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Huh? Really? Okay.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Yes, Kellogg.
Kellogg? He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
And why he is not appearing to be as old as he should be? I don't know.
He was a murderer. He killed your mother.
Believe me, I am well aware of the atrocities Kellogg committed. I suspect there are many more we'll never know of. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan.
Okay, so they do mention
He never
it.
failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I don't know. Let's just go with the flow.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? I don't know whether I can pass this or not, but we'll try it.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Well, of course you would say that. But yes, they are definitely scared of you.
They're scared of you, Shaun. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand.
And by people
Ultimately,
who
the
kill them.
Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Well, it does look very nice and clean, and it is better than the dwellings I've seen above ground, but what is this? Dismissive?
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Oh, alright, fine, whatever.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Okay, alright, so now we get to go meet some people and explore, and, is this open now? Yes, it is open. Okay, so, you know, that was an interesting reveal. Of course, I knew exactly what was coming, because I've done this a couple of times, before, and, that was no big surprise to me, but, at the time, when I first did this, I was very skeptical. Very, very, very skeptical of that entire conversation, because they didn't really address the whole, hang on a second, Kellogg looks no different, or he doesn't look that different than when he broke into the vault and took Shaun, and I find it difficult to believe that they have the technology to prolong someone's life like that, and then they just don't use it themselves, because apparently Shaun is like this old man now, so surely if anyone's life is going to get prolonged, it would be the head of the Institute, and he would still be a young man, and not a old sort of grey-haired 60-something-year-old, I guess. And yeah, there was no sort of explanation of that in the conversation, but I do believe that if you terminal password, yep, okay. If you read this terminal, it will actually go over the information about Kellogg.